Well, you don't either.
Okay, everybody, can you come on in and grab a seat, please? I think everybody knows that this thing is broadcast live, so if you are freaked out about that, sit on the wall or climb under a desk or something to conceal yourself. All right, thank you for attending the Racing for Recovery Support Group meeting. We are focused on maintaining a drug-free and healthy lifestyle. Since 2001, our open forum meeting welcomes parents, adolescents, recovering individuals, and anyone who supports our mission. Your suggestions, comments, or ideas are welcome to make our meetings the best they can be. The Racing for Recovery Support Group meeting is a cutting-edge alternative to what is currently offered. By combining substance abusers, families, friends, and the public at large, we have created an environment that is beneficial to everyone who's been affected by alcohol or drug addiction. Meeting start time is 7 p.m. Please try to be on time. Please turn off and stay off your cell phones, and please only one person speaks at a time. And when you do so, do it loudly so everybody can hear you. We sign court slips, leave them out in the hallway. You can pick them up when we're done with our discussion. The only thing that we ask of everybody here is that you are honest. Feel free to openly share your comments and points of view on how alcohol and drug addiction has impacted your life. This meeting is open to people of all ages and welcomes diversity. So please refrain from using excessive foul language or language that discriminates against any race, gender, religion, ethnicity, sexual orientation, or disability in order to maintain an atmosphere of respect and dignity for all who are present. If you see a visitor, a new member, or a returning member that you haven't seen in a while, please warmly welcome them into our program. And lastly, please don't get up during the meeting while it's in progress. And as always, I'm glad that everybody quit smoking. It's great. So you don't even have to worry about smoking in our doorways because you quit. So we're good. All right. Who has our Lifestyles of Recovery Guide?
I do. The Lifestyle of Recovery guidelines are intended to be utilized by recovering individuals, their families, and anyone else who is striving to avoid substance abuse and achieve sobriety. Number 1, recognizing that substance abuse ruins lives. 2, wanting to pursue positive alternatives to substance abuse such as our education, employment, quality relationships, and health and fitness. 3, using resources such as friends, family, teachers, and peers as a way to achieve and remain sober. Adding sports, art, or music to these resources will help us stay focused and motivated. 4, defining balance and working toward making it a part of everyday life. 5, building self-esteem and confidence through sobriety to combat negative feelings regarding oneself. 6, understanding that negative behaviors of isolation and self-pity lead to self-destruction. 7, lifting a person up is different than allowing them to continue their destructive lifestyles. Be there for yourself and be patient with your friends and family. 8, learning how to help without supporting the addict's behavior, providing assistance to the recovering individual that will improve their lives, not further their usage. 9, recognizing personal challenges and integrating them into our lifestyle as challenges to triumph over. And 10, caring for our personal, emotional, physical, and spiritual individuality is the source we use for our sense of worth. Each person is truly magnificent. Our mission at Racing for Recovery is to prevent all forms of substance abuse by promoting a lifestyle of fitness and health for all those affected by addiction.
Okay, is there anybody here for their first ever Racing for Recovery meeting tonight? Santa Claus in the back, Sarah with the hat on. First time? Welcome. So here's what we do at Racing for Recovery. Everybody's going to get an opportunity to go around the room. We simply want to know your name, why you've chosen to come here tonight, and if you have something specific we can help you with, you can say that too. But again, we just want to know who you are, why you're here, and how we can help you. Joe.
My name is Joe. I come to Racing for Recovery for a lot of reasons. This place gave me a second chance at life. It gave me the tools to continue to live a productive and sober lifestyle. And I'm mostly here on Thursdays because it helps me stay consistent. I've been doing this for bit of time now, and things seem to be going all right. So I think I'm just gonna keep rocking that for a good portion of the time now.
I'm Josh. Started coming to racing about 3 weeks ago. It's only my second meeting though. I watched a few of them online, and I like hearing other people's stories and how they can help improve my own.
Awesome.
Hi, I'm Jake. I come here to Race for Recovery because I love the people, and the positivity is absolutely amazing. It's a lifestyle I would not change.
I'm Denise, Jacob's mom, and I come here because of all the people that here.
I'm Sydney, and I'm here to see my brother.
I'm Kelly, and I'm just a mom trying to figure it out and support the people I love.
I'm Tyler, and I come here for the inspiration.
I'm Mike, and I'm just happy I'm here. It's where I need to be.
Brandy.
I'm Brandy, and I'm here for the help.
I'm Dave, and go to racing for, yeah. Want to say hi to my mom and my aunt, because today is my 90th day. I took Racing for Recovery, all you people, my aunt, my mom, Mr. Crandall. As long as I've ever been sober in my life. I love every bit of it.
Did you guys hear that? Yeah. Say that one thing again, loud.
I'm the coolest guy in the world.
Yep, what was the other cool thing?
The longest I've been sober in my life.
Yeah, good on you. Just say it louder, right? Go ahead, Joe.
Hi, Joe. I come to Racing for Recovery because it's given and keeps giving me tools to live a sober lifestyle. I love all the people in this room, and Racing for Recovery is my second family.
My name's Eric. I keep coming back to Racing for Recovery because this is where I learned how to live happily instead of just surviving miserably.
I'm Andy, and I get to be here tonight because I continue to make a choice to not use drugs and alcohol.
I'm Mike. I'm here to always remain teachable during this lifelong journey.
And I'm Sarah. I come for support and to give support, and also because this place just embodies like togetherness and just goodness all around. So I love it.
Wow. Then wait.
I'm Betty, and I'm here to maybe just one thing I can hear from someone that will help me to say so.
I'm Emily, and I'm here to continue to get better. I'm a person who's here for inspiration and support.
Well, I'm Everett. I'm really just here to learn and all the positivity.
Good.
I'm David. I come here because I need to and want to. You know, I have a desire for sobriety today. And this place really helps me. I'm starting to get more involved, which is even better. And thanks to my sobriety, like they say, anything's possible. And Saturday, I finally signed a lease, so I ain't got to drive all the way from freaking Michigan no more.
Nice. All right.
I'll be down here, so I only got to drive 4 miles.
So we're going to see your happy face more often, right?
Yeah. And because of racing, I always had a problem with this long-term goal that everybody wants you to do. Give a long-term goal, you know, and I'm always like in the day. But because of racing and the healthy lifestyle, my long-term goal is next October to run a 5K at the Racing for Recovery race.
You can do that.
So I figure I'm 4 miles away, and I can start coming here, walking, running, bicycling.
It's good.
And then one day I can run all the way here. You know, I'm a fat old man right now. Thank you.
Ashley, go ahead. Oh, I'm sorry, I screwed up.
That's not right. I can pass because my phone went off.
I'm sorry.
I'm Terry. I'm here for the support, and this is just a wonderful group. You don't ever feel out of place here. You're welcome.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm Robin. I come for the support and just seeing everybody's faces here, knowing that I'm not the only one with the problem that's trying to get better.
Absolutely. Now, Ashley.
Okay.
I'm Ashley, and I'm here for the inspiration. This is the first place where I actually found hope when I was pretty, depressed and just kind of in my own pity party. And I've been able to get to a point where I can love myself for who I am today. So I keep coming back.
I'm Matt. It's been a while since I've been here. Just been trying to make new steps in my life, but decided it's a good time to come back and recharge all my batteries.
I'm Shelby, and I'm here because even though I'm not in recovery, I gained a lot. I gained my mom back, who's about to hit 5 years. I gained a husband who's about to see the day he turns 27, and I gained myself.
My name's Kelly, and I keep coming because the consistency is apparently what I need to stay clean and sober.
Dean.
I'm Dean. I come because I lack a lot of spokes still in my wheel. I keep trying to implement different things on different days to better myself, self-betterment, and with the tools that I get here from you people and through the staff, I'm learning that I'm not healed yet, and that I still have a long journey ahead of me, and it's a continuous thing that I have to stay focused on, because if I lose focus of what I'm doing, it could get real ugly real quick.
Yes, sir.
So I'm learning to control some issues that I've been having. A little anger going on here, a little bit of maybe resentment, some other things that I've been having to reevaluate and sit back, be humble about it, take it easy. I've noticed that I've been getting in a kind of in a fast lane, and I need to slow down a little bit and take a deeper look at where I came from and where I'm at today, and how I want to continue to do what I'm supposed to be doing. I love the lifestyle. Society kicks ass. Bottom line. So.
I'm Heather, and I keep coming back because this is where I felt welcome from the first time I walked in, and I just keep coming so I can keep pushing no matter how small the steps. You want to tell everyone your name? I don't think so. She said she would, but I don't think so.
I'm Nicole. I'm here to support Chris and Mark.
Good.
I'm Chris. I come to racing because it gave me a second chance at living a sober lifestyle. I like the positivity, the people. Positive.
Go ahead.
I'm Katie, and I enjoy coming here because it's helped our family realize we're not alone.
I'm Kevin, and come here, me and the wife, we're always against our son doing drugs and everything, and we're both had kind of different views. We'll come in here now, we're together now. My son used to manipulate between the two of us, and now we're on a strong front together. So I'm hoping someday he'll walk in these doors.
I'm Denise, and I'm Kevin's the wife. We come here on Thursdays. It's just become our routine, and sometimes I come in here as the angry mom or the hurting mom or the healing mom, but usually I walk out of here with something that is settled on my heart or something that I've learned to help me understand and love my boy, even though I'm really angry with him.
I'm Carrie, and I'm kind of running on empty right now, but coming here, I always leave with feeling hopeful and inspired.
I
I'm Rachel. I missed last week because, finals suck. But I came this week because it was final week and I needed a de-stressor. This is the perfect place to do it.
My name's Corey. I come to Racing for Recovery because this is where my friends are at. This is where I'm comfortable, and to learn to be honest with myself and others.
I'm Megan. I'm here tonight because it's my birthday, so there's no better place to spend.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
You opened the can of worms, we gotta get the jingle going, ready?
We also have to sing for you.
Oh no, that was yesterday, we're skipping that. Go ahead. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Megan. Happy birthday to you.
And many more. Happy birthday, Crandall.
I'm Renee, I'm Megan's mom, and tonight I come because I'm grateful for racing and what it taught Megan, what it taught me, and that we've had 2 sober birthdays in a row.
Yeah, very cool.
I'm Jenny. I'm here to support this program and everybody in it, and any way I can.
I'm Grandma. I've been missing. I've missed quite a few times because of some health problems, but I come here because I really needed hope. I'm the grandmother of a recovering addict. He's doing very well right now. And it's kind of like waiting for the other shoe to drop, but I really think he's going to make it this time. There's a court order that I can't see him. I hadn't seen him since January. And I got to spend 2 hours at Thanksgiving time with him. And I have 2 hours on Christmas Eve. And there's a lot of hope here. And I took a lot of it, and it's helped me a great, great deal. Families get help here too, not just addicts.
That's right.
Thank you.
My name is John, and I come here to help me stay in control and hopefully live a better life.
My name is Brian. I'm here for the inspiration, the positivity, and the support, and it helps me not be, helps me get outside myself.
My name is Keith. I'm here for the support and the positive atmosphere that's always here, and learning and discovering new things about myself and rediscovering old passions.
Wow. I'm Jacob. I come because we simply enjoy to come to these meetings. I know it helps open up a dialogue between me and my wife. She then has a better understanding of how I feel some days and other days.
That's awesome.
I'm Courtney, I'm the wife. I'm here to support Jacob.
Hi, I'm Frank. I come to Racing for Recovery. I've heard a lot about them, positive things, of course. And I'm here to learn, to be a better person, and just to get stronger. I can beat this demon that's coming after me.
I'm Carolyn. I'm a mama. I started coming here about 4 years ago, and I always came in here with hope and faith also. And my son has been clean for almost 3 years now. But tonight I am here to celebrate Megan's life. Not just her birthday, but her life. Because I know what her mama went through also, and I never lost hope and faith in you either, Megan.
I'm Ben. I'm here to learn a new perspective on life, learn how to make better decisions and healthier choices.
I'm Jeff. I'm here for support and to work the Racing for Recovery program.
I'm Keaton. I've been coming here off and on for a couple of years now. Glad my schedule was able to open up the opportunity to come back.
Good to see you, buddy. Yeah.
I'm Curtis. I haven't been here for a long time. I used to come and someone told me today to come because it's been a while. I go to other places, and this is my brother-in-law, and I had no clue he was coming today, and he saw me across the room, and I'm like, wow, maybe that's what was telling me to come, and this is the only place I feel comfortable at, to be honest, so.
Wow, that's awesome.
My name's Scott, and I'm here to turn my life around.
I'm Charles. I come here on Thursday night because this place inspires me to want to inspire others in a new and better way of life.
Hi, I'm Tiana, and I've been coming recently, and tonight was my first night for the spirituality meeting. I really enjoyed that, and I'm learning a new way of starting my sobriety off in a new foundation way of meeting new people, and I'm learning too, out of 30 years of my addiction of using off and on, that there is hope of staying clean and knowing that, you know, God brings us all together, and there's a place of inspiration, people like us, that we can all come together and know that we can get through this. And I'm glad to be here tonight.
Wow. Mr. Buckeye.
Thank you. I'm Richard Sr. I'm here every Thursday night to support my son, Richard Jr.
Yeah, man.
I'm Richard Jr. And the reason why I keep coming back is I've been coming here for about a little over a month, maybe 2 months. And what I experienced here with Todd and the staff is something really special. They're really compassionate, genuine, authentic. Everyone in the office to, you know, people that run IOP, and you can't put one specific action on that. It's something that's built over time. You can't put a price tag on it. So the reason why I keep coming back is just because, you know, they're dedicated, they're passionate, and they make you feel like you're somebody. You're not just an addict, you're not just a statistic. You actually matter, so that's why I keep coming back. And I've been to a few other places, but this place really resonates with me, and the relationship that I'm building with Racing for Recovery is one that I never want to throw away. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm Tim. I'm just here basically just keep moving forward.
I'm Dan. I started coming here about 6 weeks ago just to see what it was all about. I like what I've seen so far, so I'm going to keep coming back.
Glad you're here, Dan.
I'm Jordan. I'm here for the inspiration, positivity. Scott. I'm here to be a better father and husband. Steve. I'm here to continue to learn how to be a better person. Just stand right there.
I'm Dave. I'm here to support my son, Steve.
I'm James. I'm here to be around like-minded people.
I'm Esther. I'm here to support my son, Michael.
I'm Michael, and I am just feeling a lot of gratitude today. I'm thankful for everyone in this room, the staff here, and I just have it on my heart to say, if you came through them doors and you got to know anybody here and for some reason chose not to come back here and are making other poor decisions in your life, like, we're still here. Yep. Like, we're still here every week. I sit right here in this seat, and I miss you guys that are out there.
Wow, that's good.
I'm Amanda, and I enjoy being here with my second family, and they help me to stay focused on my goal of staying sober.
I'm Chris, and I'm here because I used to associate my identity with all the things I did, and with Racing for Recovery now, I like who I am. I like the person I am. I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of the things I'm doing now, and this lifestyle is one I never dreamed that I was possible, but with sobriety, definitely anything is possible.
I'm glad I'm here because a lot of my heroes are here. People that have been sober for a long time who can teach me how to keep going forward in my chase, in my fight. And it's truly inspiring and so helpful, and the staff here is amazing. And like Mike said, they were always here. There were times where I, didn't necessarily go back to using, but I stopped coming here because I'm so busy. And I found out once and for all, I think, that I got to make the time to come here because it's so helpful. Thank you.
The picture's still hanging on our refrigerator.
Is it?
Oh yeah, we just talked about it the other day. It's on the side, right?
Yeah.
It's on the side. Say, where is this guy? There he is. Rach, go ahead.
I'm Rachel. I'm just really grateful for this program, and I'm inspired every day by each and every one of you. I'm really grateful to have met you. Actually, you all really make my life just that much better every day.
Hi, I'm Mike. I'm here because I value my life today, but I truly believe that Racing for Recovery saved my life.
I'm Rick. I come here to support this program in memory of my son Jacob. Good example of how much I love you guys in this place. I work up in Detroit and commute back and forth. Traffic is so crappy today. You get home, change, hit the door, get on 475. This is just like Detroit traffic. Stopped, and it was all messed up. And hungry, and I was like, should I just turn around, get off somewhere? And it's like, no, I missed you guys. I had to work last week, but I missed you guys. And this program is awesome. The people in it are awesome. And just keep coming.
My name is Bill. I'm here to support my son Joe and everybody else in this room, and I come to just listen and learn.
My name is Julie. I come to support my son Joe and everybody in the room, and very, very grateful for this program.
My name is Tom. I come here to keep progressing and advancing my recovery, and it's nice to be around people who I don't really not even know that good. Some I do, some I don't, but they're nice and they welcome me warm, and it just reminds me how many people out there will just try to manipulate and cause harm. It's refreshing to be in a new place.
Cindy.
I'm Cindy. I come here for inspiration and support, and I thank God every day is another day of being sane.
You're good.
I'm Michael. I'm here to change my life.
My name's Kevin. I really enjoy the positive attitude of these groups. It's truly inspiring, which in turn helps me with my internal focus, helping me get to where I want to, where I need to.
Hi, I'm Judy. I'm here to support my son, Milan, and I'm just so grateful for second chances.
I'm Levon. This is my second meeting, and I'm here to just keep learning, just keep moving forward.
I'm Danny. I come here to learn. I need anything and everything to keep building my foundation. It's a great program, and I believe.
I'm Marcy, and I'm here to learn and to support Danny.
All right, go ahead.
My name's Brad. I'm here because when you walk in the door and you sit down in this meeting, you hear a lot of words like inspiration, support, hope. That's a common denominator, I think, between every one of us sitting in this room. Nothing negative ever comes out of this room. And I feel like the second I walk in the door, there's something going on here. It's in the carpet, it's in the walls, it's all around you. And it helps me get through the week. I missed last week, and I had a shitty week. And I felt better today the minute I walked in the door. And thanks for being here.
Wow, man. Go ahead, man.
Isaac and I am here to support my dad.
My name's Matt, and I'm here because I have a family that loves me, and being here allows me to be the best person I can be and actually be there for them. And until today, I've never had anybody come here from my family and sit next to me, and to have my 2 boys, my lieutenants, be next to me is it's kind of overwhelming right now because it means the world to me.
Wow.
And they may not realize what a big thing it is for me right this moment, but hopefully one day they will. Because I love these guys to death.
My name is Brennan. I am here because my dad trusts me.
Hey, Brennan, you're not going to eat that banana, right?
This is an emotional support banana.
Oh. Right?
It's comedy.
Yeah.
I'm Dick, and I'm here to obtain new tools and to continue my strategy.
Jordan?
Got 2 more.
Dude, what is wrong with me?
I'm Andy, I'm here because it's my choice.
How did I not see you sitting there? That bald head and everything.
I'm shaving, not bald.
My bad.
Yeah.
But that's Sarah's mom. I'll give her a second. Well, go ahead. Did I miss anybody else besides Sarah's mom, Kathy? Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Kathy. I was going to sit in the coffee room, but then I saw that Sarah was so close that I could just sneak in the door and not be seen. So I was waiting for the camera to pan past her so no one would notice me. Thank you.
I saw you.
I'm Jordan, and I'm here because this is a key component in what keeps me living the life I have today. And I need to be here today. It's been a rough week.
I'm Todd, and as people are going around the room, I was thinking to myself when I sit on Santa Claus's lap this year and ask him what I want. If I had one wish, it would be that people can understand that they can heal through whatever is hurting them. That would be a great thing if people would really just accept that knowledge that you can heal without self-destructing from whatever you're feeling. That'd be a really cool thing. So I'm here to hopefully send that vibe that somebody can go, I'll buy into that and start changing their life with it. So I'm going to turn it back over to you and have you read the answer.
Can we say happy birthday to Todd?
No. It's not my birthday.
It was yesterday.
Why don't we have to sing happy birthday first?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Todd. Happy birthday to you.
60.
Just real quickly, I want to say, thank you for that, and thank you to everybody who I've received some unbelievably just very kind words yesterday. I truly appreciate that. And the funniest thing is me turning 60 somehow got out there, which I don't look that bad for 60, right? I would say I truly appreciate just the amount of people that took the time out of their day to say anything to me. It was very nice. Go ahead, buddy.
The Answer by Donald D. Clark. Running from the misery, trying to escape the pain. As I approach the light of hope that lies before me, each step overwhelms me. Every breath sears my throat. I ache. My body rebels against me. My memories torment me. Agony has become my closest companion. My demons mock me as I dangle helplessly above the abyss of alcohol and drug abuse. The voices all sound the same, criticizing, accusing, blaming me for what has happened. They don't understand. They don't care who I am. I'm a human being full of thoughts and feelings. I'm worth saving. Just show me the way. At last, I reach the light of promise. There stands the answer. Open arms, understanding smiles, looks of trust. And so it begins. Raising for Recovery.
Okay. I got a couple things I had written down. Some of them were repetitive things that get done a lot in support group meetings, so I wanted to do something different. So let's talk about the benefits of being receptive to something new when something current isn't working. What I mean by what something current, that current means the thing you've been doing over and over and over and over and over that just isn't working. And just taking the moment to say, you know, this isn't working. I'm going to sit back and just be receptive to something else that I see, obviously, working in a lot of people, and just absorbing that. Because I think literally if you start with that and then do a lot of things in a consistent manner after that, life's pretty good. But it has to start with just the willingness to go, man, I don't know anything, or I wouldn't be coming into a place like this. That doesn't mean I'm a bad person. It doesn't mean I can't learn. It just means I really need to be receptive to learn and then do some stuff with that knowledge. How about that for a topic? You cool with that, Dean? We good?
I'm good, man. You good?
Go ahead, buddy.
Okay, yeah. Receptive, yeah, that's a big part of my recovery, man. My open-mindedness, my optimism, they're at a lifelong high right now. I didn't have those qualities before. I wasn't open-minded to a lot of things, except for drugs and alcohol, you know. I'm good with that, you know. Since my coming through those doors, I've come to realize that there's a whole nother world out there, you know? And the opportunities and the blessings that continue to come my way, and I want to thank you for, well, the whole group, everybody. I'm in the condo now. I start a job tomorrow. A lot of good things are happening. My family's back in my life. I continue to grow, even though I struggle here and there. But that's all right. I'm not using. I don't have to use. I don't want to use. And the first day that I walked in the door, it was told to me that I don't ever use. And I said, man, I've been in this for 44 years. What you mean I don't have to use again? And it was that simple. The light bulb, boom. And I ran with it. And I'm still running with it. I'm running the race too, Todd. It's not a triathlon. It's a race for my life. And it's getting better every single day. So being receptive, and that's part of my struggle yesterday, because I wasn't really listening to what was said. And by not doing so, it led me to make some rash decisions, you know. And I don't know if I regret them, but I apologize for them. And that's to everybody that was affected by what I said, you know.
All good.
Because it wasn't me that said that. It was kind of like the old Dean, you know, and I'm not that person. So I checked myself last week doing hockey, slammed the guy up against the glass. And so it's in the past. Yesterday's done, today's the same day, tomorrow's the next, you know. So just keep moving forward, man.
All good.
And happy birthday. 60 what?
60.
Okay, 60 good.
Who's up? Who? Junior. Junior, go ahead, buddy.
So I think a lot of it's growth. So being open to do something new shows that you're willing to grow more. I heard something a while back, when we stop growing or stop, you know, our bodies stop growing, but our minds never stop. You know, relationships never stop. And when you stop learning, growing, educating yourself, you know, the only other thing is you start, in a sense, dying in that area. So with me, my addiction, I was to the point to where I felt I had everything under control. My relationships, work, all that kind of stuff. Until I seen a different perspective. You know, I was willing to try something else. And now these relationships and work ethic and all that kind of stuff is expanding. You know, and that's, you know, a benefit to being open-minded and willing. Just knowing that, you know, just because you're at the top of the mountain doesn't mean you can't go higher.
That's right.
You know, when you get stagnant and feel like you know it all, or, you know, you have the experience, that's when you're in trouble. And Todd talks about it during group a lot in the IOP, that he, you know, even though he's, you know, the instructor or the, you know, the one running IOP, he still to this day is learning from us, you know, during IOP, during meetings. So it just shows, you know, the dedication and, you know, inspires me, you know, being early in recovery, that, you know, never get too old to learn something new, and always be a student, no matter what field it is.
Well said, brother. Who's that? Andy, where you at? There you are. Go ahead.
For me, before I got sober this time, nothing I was doing or had past attempts was working. And I had to be willing to open up and trust in somebody, because I never did that before. And by doing that, Racing for Recovery was the first place ever that asked a question and then helped me figure out why I was using. And then when I started connecting the dots of why I kept self-destructing and kept using, helped guide me through that process, and still continues to do that to help build me up, and then reassure the fact of that, you know, that life is good, and to not give up on myself. But I had to be open to that, and I never, I kind of was walking through life with blinders on, and I had to try new things, you know, and by trying them new things, I experienced a lot of great things that I never would imagined even happened.
Yeah.
And for me, that's been very key to keeping me sober.
Wow. Well said, buddy. Megan.
I don't know, when you said that, it just, like, when Michael brought up how, like, people are always, like, here, it's just cool, because, like, if you ever have to take a sit back, or, like, somebody forces you to take a sit back or whatever, and you come back here, it's the same people, but they're just, like, a little bit stronger, and then it makes you feel that one up a little stronger than they were at. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of like that chain reaction, but I've had a lot of moments with racing having to sit down and really think about my decisions and everything, and it's just like the patience within this building is amazing, and it's so much appreciated that every time you come back, it's the same people over and over again doing the same thing, just to show me that I should be doing the same thing. You know what I mean? That it's possible to do it every single day. And I just love coming in this building because it really just gives you that positive, what you really need to do. I don't know, because I can go to work and it's not, I want to leave, I want to do this. It's, I have to do this, let's do life, let's get this over with. You know what I mean? Like, I just enjoy feelings I have in life now. It's much appreciated. It's, I want to do better things with it. I don't know. It's a really good feeling I've had with it.
Wow. Right on. That's good, Megan. Yeah, Renee?
As a parent, having to get a new perspective on what I was trying to do to help wasn't working. I was trying to be the fixer. I was trying to schedule the rehab. I was trying to be the soft pillow. I was trying to be the loving mother. And I had to find a different perspective because that wasn't working. I needed it to be Megan's decision to be clean and sober and to be able to stand back and watch the failure, watch what was happening to her, and let it play out and not try to fix it. So as a parent, perspective is difficult, but was well worth it.
You brought up the parent thing, and this sounds weird. I mean, I am a parent to 4 awesome kids, mainly because of their mom, but I do think it, and it happened to me yesterday with Tony. And a lot of times recently I find myself feeling like I'm a parent to even people that are older than me, not from an authoritative standpoint, but more of a firmness that is coming from a place of love and compassion that just wants to see the better for whoever I'm talking to. And I know that can be frustrating. I don't want to put Tony's stuff out there or whatever, but yesterday we were having a bit of a thing in our educational groups, kind of like Megan, you and I have had at times, and I'm just never, I don't think anybody ever says anything in here that comes from ill will, ever. People may not understand what we're saying, they may disagree with it at the time, and that's okay. But as long as you know that whatever we're saying to you, we're saying it to you because we care and we see some things that we've seen a lot in other people that hasn't really worked, and we're just trying to have you avoid a lot of hardships that you don't need to experience. And I think that's what a parent's really supposed to be doing. But I find it odd that I have 4 biological kids and then thousands of other kids that I'm privileged to be around every day, whether it's via text message and email or somebody face to face. It's an interesting thing, and it gets me back to that whole thing. If you're just receptive, there's some good that can come out of a situation that you may find very difficult at the time, but that difficult part is only temporary for the awesome benefits that you're going to have for the rest of your life in some of these circumstances. And that takes it's not even really maturity. It's an open-mindedness and just a willingness to be like, man, I don't know this. I'm frustrated that I don't know it or whatever it is, but understand you can learn it and live it. So. Yes, sir.
I think for a long time, when I tried to get sober, it would be more of a me thing, and I was going to do it my way. It was going to be just me in the whole situation. I think once I became open and receptive to hearing what everybody else has to say and their piece in it, and also other people's stories, and being able to bring that into my own and be able to relate with them, I think that's probably one of the biggest things that ever helped me, was to realize that, strength in numbers. That's not just me against the world.
Right.
That it can be a we thing.
Absolutely.
And that being part of something, one that feels really good, and especially when it's something as positive and successful.
Right.
Definitely being able to stop being so closed-minded and accepting that.
Well said. Brett?
Thinking about on what the topic is about how we did things over and over and repetitively and got the same outcome. I'm thinking today on the things I'm doing over and over every day as a routine to change my life. And I am grateful for that, and by that daily I'm inspiring myself and trying to, as much as possible, stay positive with. And it may sound selfish saying that you're inspiring yourself, but you gotta feel good about yourself, or this ain't gonna work. For me, it's not going to. I don't know about the rest of you that are in the same boat that I am. Just inspire yourself somehow every day. And we're Sagittarius, we're top of the food chain, buddy. Mine was last week. So,
Charles. Then Mike. Go, Charles.
Bill Charles. Being receptive to doing things different, it seems against the grain of human nature a lot of times, because we're more or less programmed to go along with what we're comfortable with. But even good changes are always uncomfortable, and when we're faced with them, it's a balancing act of what's the best for the long run. This is just a journey. It's a one-day journey. When I look at it like that, then I don't go ahead and overwhelm myself with saying this has got to be the whole rest of my life, because how do I know how long that's really going to be? But when I look at it each day, I make a decision. I'm going to get up and I'm gonna try this again. And then I'm gonna be open-minded that no matter how much time I spend around the programs, and I can always learn. I can always be inspired by other people. One thing I've learned for sure, we're individually, imperfect. But collectively, we can be perfect in a common goal. And coming here on Thursdays, I feel myself doing that, being inspired. During the week, sometimes I'll go to other fellowships and places, and I get frustrated because of the lack of respect. I'm overwhelmed with this in here. I mean, regardless of where you come from, what your story is, your background, or whatever, we give each other in here a multitude of respect, which, if you could take this and spread it throughout everywhere, the problem would be a lot lessened. So that's why I come here on Thursdays. This inspires me to get back out for the next 6 days and throw some punches, duck and dodge, and realize, there are other people that see parents, families, children and all. Without a room like this, you're just a number. You're not even a number, to tell the truth. No one's recognizing your pains. At least in here you can come, you can express yourself with one another. I'll say this, I'm going to be on quiet. It doesn't hurt me. I've been invited to a few places with people in here, and it's inspired me. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. I've lived all over this whole country. I mean, from East Coast to West Coast. Seriously. I've had occupations where I deal in drug prevention getting into the country. That's a losing battle. Trust me. This is the winning battle in here. When you take time to share with one another and lend that one moment to inspire someone, come back next Thursday, we're going to be here and the party is on. That's what I do right now.
That's awesome. Jake, you're up.
It's a little hard going after.
I know it.
No, I'm going to say something that Will Smith said. He said, life puts the best things in life on the opposite side of fear. With that being said, I was very scared to come into recovery. I came up with every excuse in the book to get my mother not to put me in a facility, and that actually turned out to be the best thing that's ever happened to me. Just going to IOP here, I've learned so many things on how to actually live life the right way instead of self-destructing like I used to. I had to, I'd like to still keep an open mind and ask questions whenever I can, whether it's in the weight room or even how to handle any situation I go through day to day. I'm happy where I'm at, and that's because I stay open-minded each and every day. And it actually, a lot of it goes with empathy, humility, and gratitude. As long as I'm keeping an open mind on how somebody else is feeling when I'm talking to them, I have all three of those inside me. So that'll be done.
Mike?
Well, Jake just stole my thunder, like took my notes or something. But when I came here, I wasn't very acceptable to sobriety in itself. Like I really didn't understand how anybody can get any enjoyment out of that. I've been to other programs where people have been sober for a long time and they were still miserable. And I didn't want that. But what I learned here was it wasn't that difficult. It really wasn't. Like, they just wanted me to live here and stop dying.
Yeah.
And when I realized that you go through life, like Jake was just saying, with empathy, gratitude, humility, and then to turn that, I'm spiritual, so I started reading the Bible and scripture, and you know what I was pulling out of that was empathy, humility, and gratitude. And once you just start living the way God intended us to live, life is really not that difficult. It's really, the sobriety thing's very peaceful. I went through many, many, many years of chaos and making things bigger than what they ever should have been, and worrying about all the wrong things all the time. And you know, I still come and I talk to Todd once a week, one-on-one. You know what? We don't talk about drugs and alcohol. We talk about life, you know, concerts, hockey, what might be on my mind that, you know, well, we don't talk about that chaos. We just live. It's just, I'm just living now. It's not really a complex thing. And that's why I don't understand how somebody can come, see this, and go back out there and live in that chaos again when it's so peaceful just not to. Just to live with it, with, like Jake said, it, empathy, humility, and gratitude. If you give thanks and you know that something's greater than you are always, no matter what, and you empathize with others' feelings, life really isn't that difficult.
Anybody else? No final great words of wisdom? I'll say this, I'm sorry, where are we at? Randy, go ahead.
I just wanted to give a shout out to my mom because this is the first time that she's watched this meeting, and I've been asking her for a while.
What's her name?
Dawn.
Dawn? What's up, Dawn? Wave to us so we can see you. Oh, that's awesome.
So thanks, Mom.
How do you feel about your mom watching?
I love it because I've been asking her to for a while, just so she can get a little perspective.
What do you hope that she's learned from tonight?
I like her listening to some of the parents. They're
Good. Before, Jake, you got our poem probably. When I think of like some of the things that are being said in here, you know, Shelby, you're like, I got my mom here, met my husband here, I found myself here. I'm like, yeah, all of that through that little logo. And everybody else that's done something, what happens in here is really that magical comes to mind. Never in a million years did I think I'd be listening to an awesome Marine from Louisville, Kentucky, talking about things with humility, some humor, a lot of godly stuff in there, or the people I've met or whatever, and it just all comes from a willingness to stop doing one thing. But as Michael was saying earlier, it's frustrating when you have something that's that good and people come in and they know it's good, and then for some reason they choose to go back out and try and do that old misery again. I'm like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that when you don't have to? You know? Good stuff. Jake, you have a poem or not? Who does? Who has the closing poem? Go ahead, Joe.
Autobiography in 5 short chapters by Portia Nelson. I walk down the street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I fall in. I am lost. I am hopeless. It isn't my fault. It takes forever to find a way out. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I pretend I don't see it. I fall in again. I can't believe I am in the same place. But it isn't my fault. It takes a long time to get out. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I see it is there. I still fall in. It's a habit. My eyes are open. I know where I am. It is my fault. I get out immediately. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I walk around it. I walk down another street. Come on, everyone.